All right. Happy almost Thanksgiving. Welcome back to another special live event. This is Total OS Today, total technology for beginners and beyond. So if you came upon this by accident, you're in luck, I think. Hello, Tim.
Hello, TOS. What do you know today?
I'm just chilling with my Weather Channel and my Pepsi. You know, I should have, a plate of shrimp, sautéed calamari, and red wine. What do you think?
I think that'd be rather nice for a almost midnight
Yeah.
snack. Where you are?
Yeah. And then to top it all off, a plate of cheesecake.
There you go.
Too late now.
And see, I have to be careful of all of those things.
That's true. That's true.
I can,
Well,
however, have a couple of glasses of red wine a week.
nice. Awesome.
I can, however, do that. You know, you just mentioned something. The Weather Channel. Is it like a prerequisite that when guys like you and I, when we hit that half-century mark, we consider the Weather Channel on in the background?
Well, I'm watching a
Good
cool show
entertainment?
about ice pilots, and I didn't know there was a lot of demand for ice passengers. No, but they're talking about how to maintain a plane in ice. It's kind of interesting.
Oh,
But it reminds me of that joke. You know what that joke is? Two drunk guys went ice fishing, and they caught 500 pounds of ice. Anyway,
wow.
just a joke, yeah. All right. So we do have a lot of people here in the chat. Yes, I will be sending out invitations. Please wear a headset to avoid echo. Echo, echo, echo. Anyway, let's say hello to people in the chat. So this is an open chat. Whatever you guys want to talk about, you are thankful for, fill in the blank. We'll wrap it up later with some nonsense news. Welcome, Unchained Melody. Unchained 01. I threw in the melody. Formerly Albert Crow. Noah, how are you? Yes, Noah. Yeah, I will invite you on for this one. Ben is here. Quint. Hello, Quint. Now, Quint's in the warm state. That weasel. No, I'm just
Got good
kidding.
old switch to Linux with us.
Switch. We'll send Switch invitation. Chase Thomas. Sorry I couldn't make your stream. Oh, that was Switch to Linux. Okay. Hello, Ben. Steve Zurion. Very good.
Steven.
Mike W says you can't run as late as Linus Tech Media channel. He's always at least a half hour late. Must be a UK thing. I don't know. White chocolate is in the house. White chocolate sounds good now too. Okay. Peter Brown, welcome. And anybody else?
Kyrie Holmes is in the house.
There I see Kyrie Holmes.
Mike W.
Mike says it's okay. Just don't forget to put on pants this time. I'll be right back. No, I'm just kidding.
No, don't stand up.
I did get a haircut though to look more aerodynamic. More
And
slick.
And Toss is getting 8% better mileage today too.
Yes, yes. When I go jogging, there's less wind resistance. I can jog farther. So instead of 2 blocks, I go 3 blocks. It's awesome.
I thought it was when you hung your head out the window when you were driving.
yeah, well, that too. Yeah, DT is in the house. He's about to value sleep. Tomorrow he will value turkey, ham, and bourbon. You have it backwards. It's turkey, ham, and then, or bourbon first, turkey, ham. Anyway.
I'm thinking a guy like DT might just take all of it, put it in a blender, and make a smoothie.
A southern smoothie. Oh, God. That's a good one. I like that one.
I'm sorry, DT. I'm sorry. DT, if you don't
yeah.
join in later on, please, by all means.
We will understand. We had countrified pants, countrified Linux. Pants aren't as countrified pants. What the heck is that?
DT, you have a good Thanksgiving tomorrow. If you don't get a chance to join on, please. have a
Hey,
great
Sleepy Eyes
Thanksgiving.
Vince is in the house from Australia. So he's lucky. When it's winter here, it's summer there. Thanks, Sleepy. Anyway, hello. I know DT says countrified pants. Yeah, there's a new line of pants coming out called countrified pants. I won't even go to that joke because there's so much I could do with that. Ubuntu will have support for 10 years. Yes, that is true.
Has anybody? This brings up a question for the folks in the chat. Did you mention Yogi?
Hello, Yugi. Yeah.
Yep.
Hello, Yugi.
Have any of the Ubuntu spins come out and said that they're going to offer 10 years support right along with Ubuntu? Or is that going to be kind of a...
I don't know.
Is that going to be kind of that's what's going to happen and we should just know it?
I think Ubuntu did it because they want to do an IPO next year.
Yep.
I think, which it's great. Yeah, I mean, 10-year support, that might push a manufacturer or two to make a national Linux desktop, considering there'll be long-term support. It's just a thought. You guys can chime in. All right, so let's send out some invitations. Let me go to my email here. Again, this is an open chat. Happy Thanksgiving to all. Happy holidays. If you don't celebrate that kind of Thanksgiving holiday, what's your problem? No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. What's your freaking problem, eh? All right, so let's see. Let's see here. Let's switch to let's get Tom in the house.
I have dishpan hands.
Did you wash dishes, really?
Well, we've been cooking all afternoon and now this evening as we've been getting ready to be invaded tomorrow. So I kind of man the sink and make sure that we stay caught up on dishes.
Okay. All right. Makes sense.
Father Sayer's in the house.
Hello, Father Sayer. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Father. Father, can you say a prayer for us to bless us all? Is that appropriate? Why not? Yeah.
Why not?
Why not? You know. Bless us all and protect us all from the painful jokes we are about to receive tonight. I'm just kidding. Blessings to you, Father Sayer. Welcome. The father doesn't have that much time.
Oh, boy.
I didn't think I was that bad. Jeez.
Father, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Wholeheartedly for the blessing. Thank you.
Yes. All right. Invitations are being sent as we speak. I think we can only fit a total of 10 people here. So, again, if you want to join, please have a headset to avoid echo. Steve, it's your invitations coming now. Check out Steve's very own channel or videos Sunday mornings, I think. Yep. So check that out. Sleepy Eye, would you like to join from Australia and warm us up tonight? Give us some warm and fuzzy feelings tonight. It's like 28 degrees here Fahrenheit. It's going to get colder. So, yeah.
You see what Father said? No, if I had to hear TOS's confessions, we definitely wouldn't have time.
Okay, I want to keep track of the jokes. Let me grab that's one for Father Sayer, who okay. Oh man, thank you, Father, for that joke. Laughter is a great gift.
Greetings.
Thomas, how are you, sir? Happy
Good.
Thanksgiving.
How are you?
Hmm?
Tomas, nice to see you.
You as well. I'm gonna be kind of jumping in and out. I'm middle of making an ice cream cake, so I gotta go stir every now and again.
Oh God, ice cream cake. Well, I started off on food, so I guess we have to let it ride, right?
Hey, it's like the day before Thanksgiving. Of course we're gonna do
I know.
food.
DT, do you want to join, or are you gonna be a wimp and go to bed early?
You know, because of my dietary restrictions, I've been playing it really, really safe the last 4 or 5 days, just to make sure that I kept all of my calories low, my fat, everything, just to make sure that I had the opportunity to eat not like a pig tomorrow, but as I would like to tomorrow.
Everybody, pray for Tim.
DT says he has a ham cooking. I thought you were the ham.
TOS, hi everybody.
Hello, Benjamin. How are you?
You guys will never guess what I'm munching on.
Food.
Doritos.
Omelet.
An omelet.
An omelet. Nice.
Yes, my sister cooked it.
Oh, so you have a nice sister. See? Tell her we say hello.
Yeah. My friends say hi. She says hi back.
Awesome.
Yes. Oh, another thing I meant to show y'all.
Okay.
I have a custom Star Wars Galaxy server on Debian running just fine.
Debian stable.
Yes, 9.6.
Very good.
Yeah. So, how's everybody's early Thanksgiving going so far?
Good. A little chilly in Ohio. I guess most of the north is going to get hammered with some chill weather.
Yeah, we're forecasted for what 22 degrees tomorrow, I think here.
Yes.
I'm gonna check mine on my phone. Hold on.
I need to excuse myself for about 3 minutes.
Okay, mate.
Okay then. Let me see. It's 35 over here right now.
All right.
Yeah, I did catch the news. They did say very cold temperatures might break records. So.
Yeah. All right.
Yes, Katrina.
Yeah. Yep, sorry.
Sure I caught up here in the comments. Yugi, I think I sent you a link. Steve, I think I sent you a link. So I think we're caught up. Noah, you can join, but send me an email at totalosttoday1@gmail.com. Make sure you have a headset on, buddy, okay?
I have earbuds on, Thomas.
That should work, just as long as you don't have your external speaker running at the same time. So,
let me check that.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, yes, it is Thanksgiving, and is there such a thing as a Thanksgiving OS?
No.
I don't think there is. I don't think. Well, that would be a real turkey. Ha ha.
Yeah, Tim just dropped for some reason.
Yeah, he had to excuse himself for a few minutes. Anyway. Countryfied Linux, I don't think I've ever had you on the chat, have I? If you want to join, send me an email. TotalWestToday1@gmail.com. I'll be happy to get you on. You can tell us what it's like to have... I think you're from the South too, right? Trouble finding pants at Walmart that weren't too long. I'm actually 6'2", so I have trouble finding pants that are too short or just don't fit right. Especially like, because I have like a 34 length, and they're really hard to find. You wouldn't think that'd be so unusual, you know. But sometimes I have to order them off of JCPenney's. They'll go as far as 36 length, or even more. Thanksgiving OS and OS to be thankful for, Arch. Why not? Yep, I like Linux Mint also. I'm thankful for Ubuntu Mate, of course. Let's see here. All right, Noah, you can come on again. Make sure you have a headset, please. Okay. All right, Quint, do you want to come on? You're welcome to. Happy holidays to you and your family, Quint, if you're still on.
Hey, Ricky.
Ricky Boy is on.
Hey, Ricky, how's it going?
Oh, good. I had my live stream a few hours ago. It went really good.
Good.
Yeah, I was...
Quint, hang on.
Yeah, basically the final article I did for my live stream is I did the topic on the Amazon microwave with Alexa built into it.
I looked at that. I didn't read the article today, but I threw it in my reading list for the week.
Perfect. Maybe you'll
right.
go on fire on it.
Let's get a few more people in, check your meals, then we can go round table. What are you thankful for this Thanksgiving? If you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, that's okay too. You could still be thankful for something.
Of course.
You know, on Sundays, I am thankful for a Saint Mattress. Excuse me. Father Sayer, it's just a joke. If you're still watching, it's just, yeah.
It's just a joke.
To me, church is what's in my heart. So, if that makes any sense.
Same
But
with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although I haven't been there in forever, but that doesn't mean I don't go sometimes. Hello, Noah.
Hi, Noah.
If we can.
Thank you for the wallpaper. I know I'm doing something right here when I have a young man make a special wallpaper for me.
Yeah, cool.
I know I'm doing something right. So I'll start. I am thankful for friends. Of course, here my friends on YouTube. I'm grateful for Thanksgiving, really holiday music, especially Freak Out. Let's see, Says Santa. Oh, that's a different party. Never mind. Anyway,
DistroTube is thankful for Vegemite.
Yeah. As you can see, it affected his head. He's not thinking.
Hi, TOS.
Hello, Noah. How are you? Thank you for the wallpaper.
Hello, Noah.
I'm grateful for my friends, family, really everything. I was with a friend tonight having coffee. He has one of those new Keurig machines with the digital thingy. It was nice. Just me and him chilling for tonight.
Switch to Linux.
Yep, he is on. Yeah, and I would really, really, really be thankful for a contract on my dad's movie. That would just fix the entire year. You know?
Switch to
So,
Linux.
What's up?
anyway,
Sorry I didn't make most of your live stream today.
Well, that's fine.
Okay.
I didn't make
I
it
do 'em
either.
when I do
Don't
'em.
worry about it. I was working on my game. That's what I was doing.
Google Chrome keeps freezing up on Ubuntu Mate. Let me switch over to Brave browser.
all right, Noah, hang on. Let's go around the table here. Let's have somebody else. What are you
I'll
thankful
go.
for? Ben, go ahead.
Okay, I haven't really given this much thought, but I'll just pull it out. Well, I'm thankful for my friends and the fact that Linux has given me such great best friends like you, Carmine, you, Ricky, you, Tom, all these guys. And I'm glad that everybody here is here with us. I feel the love, the compassion, the etc. I'm thankful for my family and just so much that it's just the love in this room is just incredible, and I'm glad that everybody here could make it tonight to this amazing podcast.
It is a sense of family. You know, this channel has flipped. It's gone from technology / humanity to humanity first, then technology, which is just the way that I want it. So,
I love that. You know,
Hello, Mel.
I'm glad that this channel and thankful for this channel because I'm glad we get to come on here every week and talk with you, TOS, and all these great people. And you bring something to the community that no one else has. And I'm glad that we have you around to be our friend and somebody who doesn't get on here and say you need to use this, and this. And you're just
that's coming next week. No, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say,
just kidding.
But yeah, you bring something unique, something new to everybody who wants to use something other than Windows or Mac or whatever.
I understand. I think every channel that's been around for multiple years, well, I won't say every channel, but channels that have been around are obviously doing something right for whatever that they do. They bring their own unique personalities, but like I said, I started this channel back in 2010 because I didn't like what I saw on YouTube when it came to learning about Linux. So I thought, see, look, patience is a virtue, but at some point I can't just sit back and wait for something to happen. So I didn't like what I saw, so I started this channel 8.5 years ago, and here we are. And I'm grateful to still be here. Before we move on, I got an email notification from Patreon yesterday. Somebody new. Thank you. I'm just going to go a quick list here. Thank you, Christian, Chuck, Dan, David, Mark, Matt, Paul, Rob, Sam. I don't think these guys are on tonight, but I should do that more often. Those of you who support through PayPal and, of course, Super Chat, I thank you guys through email or immediately. So I do want to say thank you for that. All right, who's next?
I think we should let Tim go next.
All right, Tim. Tim is chilling. Go ahead, Quint.
Hi.
How you doing, buddy?
Yeah. I am at my grandparents' house in the middle of nowhere, Georgia, and we're on DSL internet, so the stream may go out at any second. Just warning you.
Oh my!
You're thankful for at least DSL, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it is working. Yeah, it is working. So DSL, I've been told, can work with live streams. It didn't work here in Ohio where I live because we didn't have the fiber optic version of AT&T or whatever.
If this is Windstream.
I've heard of it.
I'm sorry. My mother has Windstream. When I go to her house, I use my cell phone.
Yeah.
The cell service is poor too.
Really?
terrible.
Okay. Well, we can see and hear you, Quinn, so thank you.
Okay.
All
I'm
right.
thankful for Fedora.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel bad, Quint, that I couldn't get you into my live stream. I was trying to get you in, but I did not know what was going on.
Oh, it was because I didn't join. I've been working on my website.
Oh, okay, all right, I
And
understand.
you switched over to WordPress, right?
Yes, but
Ah.
now I'm getting Cloudflare DNS errors.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
I'm not familiar with Cloudflare.
Mhm.
Okay. Anything else, Quint, to be thankful for? Make
Well,
sure
I
you
guess
say mom
all-
and dad. Don't forget.
Yeah, family and all of Linux.
There you
Very
go.
good. Very good.
There you go, buddy.
All right. Who's next?
Me.
I will go. I wanted to go next because I need to
Oh,
jump out to
Go
go
ahead.
do some ice
Go
cream in a
go
minute.
ahead,
So,
Tim.
just in general, the entire world of open source software, the people that dedicate things as hobbies to get things done, to teach people how to do it, and for all you guys that join in the channels and have fun, and it feels like you have friends all around the country and maybe in many ways all around the world, and that's a really cool thing. So
Mhm.
Yep.
Yep.
Well,
I agree.
we thank you for coming on with us tonight, Tom. You're a great guy, and I'm glad you're here with us.
Yep.
and I will be right back. I'm just going to step out for a few minutes.
Okay.
Okay, Tom.
Okay.
All right. Who's next? Go ahead, Ricky.
Go ahead, Ricky.
The biggest thing that I am thankful for is the support, the love, and the compassion that you all have given me to help me get my YouTube channel going. If it wasn't for you guys, I would not know the direction I would be taking my channel to. So to everybody in the chat that is subscribed to my channel and everybody here that is subscribed, thank you. I would not be on YouTube without you guys. Thank you.
That's something there, Ricky.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm thankful for another thing I wanted to point out was I'm glad for reaching almost 300 subscribers. If I didn't have that, I probably wouldn't be here either.
I need a soundboard. 300. Da, 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 da. Okay, enough. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Enough. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. You know.
That was funny.
Tim,
Yes, sir.
what are you thankful for, my Minnesota friend?
Oh, it seems like every year,
Yeah.
But
folks like us, we get together and, we either do a hangout like this or we do a, hey, look there's two
Yeah.
of me again.
No wonder I got a headache. Oh, no, just kidding.
I'm having browser issues once again. So
yes, he
Oh
is.
my God!
I'm
Will you get that Pixel book and use it already? Jeez,
Oh my god.
we lost them again. Okay, all right.
Now we're having.
Noah, go ahead.
So I'm mostly thankful for my family and Linux.
Cool.
There you go.
I agree.
I'm on Ubuntu Mate.
Oh,
with
do you?
the
Okay.
Docky.
Oh.
Right, I see that.
Ooh.
Nice, nice.
That looks cool, man.
I
Nice.
just hopped on this computer from Linux Mint to Ubuntu Mate, and then it's dual booted with Ubuntu 18.10 and Windows 8, but Windows 8 doesn't work.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Well, Ubuntu Mate is a good. I'm. You know what? I'm thankful for the developer of Ubuntu Mate, Martin Wimpress. They call him Wimpy. So Wimpy, you're okay in my New York book. So.
And I'm using
Yeah.
a Microsoft Surface mouse. It's a Bluetooth
Oh.
mouse, and I gotta
Okay.
get used to it.
Okay. Tim, you
Yeah, I have
back?
the same one here.
Cool.
Well, quite apparently,
Yes.
the only device in the house that is going to get me on this hangout and allow me to actually do it without interruption and stupid issues is going to be my Android phone for right now. So
You're not on the Pixelbook you were before, right? I'm assuming, or on the Chrome.
I'm on my Linux Mint that was working great the other night.
Wow.
And now it took a major dump. So what am I thankful for?
Yeah.
As I was saying, every year, guys like us, kind of specific, maybe guys TOS and I's age, we get together and we talk about, what we're thankful for. And there's the obvious things. There's the family, there's the friends, specifically some of the things that I've gone through in the last couple of months. You kind of gain a different perspective on that, and it's not just being thankful for that. It's actually being thankful and joyous about it, that you have such a great family, you have such great friends. I'm thankful for my health. I'm thankful for everything that God puts in front of me on a daily basis that either gives me something to be happy about, gives me something to think about. And most of all, I'm thankful that I'm given certain tests from here to there that turn me into a better person. Because without those tests day to day, I don't think any of us, whether we acknowledge those tests or not, I don't think we would be who we are today. I'm thankful that I've learned finally after so many years of my life. I'm thankful for the bad things that happen. And that may sound stupid, but I am thankful for the ugliness that I have to put up with at times, because it teaches me the things that I may not ever get otherwise. Things like patience, perseverance, diligence, and understanding the importance of just doing something nice for somebody without them even expecting it, asking for it, and this kind of blindsiding somebody. And of course, I am thankful, and I'm not trying to get political here. That's the last place I want this to go. Let's face it, those of us who live in the U.S., I think we can say, of course, with our own political reservations, that we do live in the best dang country on the face of the planet. We have the freedom to express ourselves. We have the freedom to worship. And we have so many things that so many people on the face of the earth just do not have. And one of those is the liberty. I'm thankful for the people that protect us. All the way from the people in uniform in the armed forces, all the way down to the people that patrol the streets of the town that I live in. When you hit 911, the people that show up at your doorstep to hopefully get to see you, hopefully are able to help you see another day. There's Toss, you and I have been around a half a century, and how can you ever put together a list of the things you're thankful for? There's
an old expression: "Stop and smell the roses." You know what I mean?
I think if we were to take the time to actually say everything that we are thankful for, I don't think we could fit it on a live stream.
Make sure you vote for Tim the next 2 years. That's Tim at love.org. Tim for Senator, Tim for the ambassador of Linux. There we go.
You will never ever see me run for a political office.
I know. I was actually asked last month, the former governor's wife asked me, "Are you going to run for office?" I said, "No." She says, "Maybe you should." I actually took it as a compliment, I kind of joked, said, "Can I have a conscience?" Ha. No, but anyway, I'm not sure how I would handle it, though, if I actually ran for office. So I think I'd be scared that I would start off nice, but then maybe 10% of my New York attitude would kick in and say, "What's your freaking problem, man?" But
why I wouldn't vote for office? Just start a war.
I know.
Oh God.
Yeah. What's your platform, Carm? It's the Get Real platform. That's what it is. Hello, Tux Digital.
Burn platform.
Tux, how you doing?
Hello, Tux. How are you? Tux Digital. What are you thankful for? He's thankful for KDE, probably. I have no idea why. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Hey, Tom.
Yep.
Could you take a look at this here? This is the error that I get.
Is it a public error or is it a private error?
It's a public error. Just go to my website and you'll see it. So I can show it to you here.
I got it. I got it over here.
I have a tech
Tux
question.
Digital Linux and cold medicine. Tux, you have a cold? Oh.
Oh my lord, buddy. Get well, bud.
Or he just
I have-
likes cold
I have-
medicine.
I have a tech
I
question
have
for
bad
Tom, too.
allergies.
Okay.
Definitely misconfiguration of DNS, but since I don't use Cloudflare, I don't know exactly how to fix it.
Yeah. I
Um,
checked. There was nothing in the DNS that looked wrong.
let me look it up real quick. They
Tux
give me
Digital, very, very sick. Sorry to hear that, Tux. Get well soon, friend.
Get well, man.
Yeah.
Get well,
Yeah,
buddy.
not good. Not good at all.
TOS. TOS.
Yeah, go ahead, Noah.
I don't know why there's two of me.
When you log out and log in, that should go away. Yeah. There's something
Yeah,
with the
what am I-
Hangouts.
It went away and then came back.
Yeah, it should soon, but that's a artifact of the Google Hangouts for whatever reason.
If it doesn't go away, I'll just
don't worry about it.
restart the computers and then.
Don't worry. I mean, we know there's only one of you. Don't worry about it. You will not confuse us. Well, maybe Tim. No, just kidding. Just kidding.
Yeah, maybe I'll confuse them.
Noah,
Excuse me
Noah,
for just.
have you ever used Fedora
All right.
before?
I tried to use Fedora, but I couldn't figure out how to install it. I tried to use it on the PC behind me. Hold on, let me turn my camera back on.
Yeah.
Are you guys familiar with? There was something on the news about a young kid who has a YouTube channel. What was it? The Ryan's World.
Oh yeah,
Oh
I saw
my
that.
god. Oh my god. He has like 11 million followers or
yeah.
so.
That little 6-year-old has 11 million followers.
He's 6 years. He's 6 years old. Wow.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Wow. I was looking. I'm like, that little weasel. I mean,
Yeah.
no, but yeah, I think it's awesome.
Quint.
That
Yes.
little guy is.
I tried to install Fedora on my backup/media PC behind me. It's a dual boot on 2 hard drives of Ubuntu Mate, which messed up. It keeps going to this like command prompt screen when I turn on the Ubuntu Mate partition, and then Windows 7, and then Ubuntu 18.10. But the Wi-Fi only works in Windows 7. It works in the other 2 distros, but it's really slow, and it's really fast in Windows 7.
You can probably just type boot at that prompt and it will turn on, it'll boot the OS.
Yeah, I typed boot and it never did anything. It just said command not found.
So it sounds like you're on Grub Recovery.
Mhm.
You have to
Yeah.
look up how to fix it from Grub Recovery.
It
All
did
right,
it on
Quint,
It did
have
it
you
on
looked
Ubuntu
at your
Mate.
Cloudflare DNS settings? Do you have an A record that points to the valid IP address?
Yes,
Okay,
I do.
Okay.
It did it on
And have you done a C record pointing to the external domain to ensure the target domain can be resolved? Have you done that one?
I
So you
think
need-
so.
Both the A record and the C name on it.
I have both of those, I think.
Do you want to? Can you take a screenshot of what your DNS records look like and email it to me, and I'll have a look at
Yes, I will.
it? Okay.
Noah, go ahead, and then I think Tim
Yeah,
has a
fine.
question. Okay.
It did it on Ubuntu 18.10, Ubuntu Mate 18.10 on this computer too, and I just wiped it out. It was the one I had tried to make the Blender thing on with the Christian channel.
Mm-hmm.
It just did that too, so I went into another operating system and I wiped it out.
You use Blender?
Yeah, I'm learning how to.
Okay, that's really, really hard. Yeah, it does a lot though. Yeah,
I watched
I-
the tutorial and I kind of got the hang of it really quick.
I tried to do it once. I just stick with Kden Live. It's so much easier to learn. Yeah.
Here's
Gosh.
I'm actually working on Blender right now. This is
Are you?
the book cover for what
Okay.
I'm working on right now. So
It definitely
That's
does a
cool.
lot.
this
That's
system
cool.
here.
Yeah, that's nice. I just don't have the patience for that. Yeah.
Yeah, today I put the
Yeah.
portraits of the two authors up there on
Okay.
the screen, and
Thomas,
the
is it okay
refresh
if I-
shows up. It's just not.
Hang on, though.
Not in
Okay.
texture mode.
Okay.
How long did it take you to learn Blender?
It's hard. I mean, it
Yeah.
takes a lot because it's not quite as much for me because I'm already expert in graphics and other areas.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
I would still say though, I mean, I usually have 40, 50 hours into this cover. So,
Okay.
maybe not that many.
It's good. There's no
Maybe 20
question. But Caden Lab was just much less of a learning curve. So.
Yeah, well, you'd use them for two completely different things.
Yeah. All right, Noah, go ahead. What's your question?
Is it okay if I live stream this to my new channel for a first video?
If you want to.
Okay, and I have another question, but I forgot what it was. So
Okay.
I'll
It's
think of
okay.
it.
All right. Hang on. I think Tim had a question, a technical question.
I actually got an answer to it, TOS.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool.
I'm gonna have to switch back over to my Android. Apparently, my links or my Mint install
Okay.
is now taking a crap. So I'm gonna switch over to my Android.
All right.
And I'm gonna reinstall Ubuntu 18.04 while we're on the
Okay.
chat here tonight.
Okay.
I'll be right
Okay,
back. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Detective.
Not a problem.
I know what I'm gonna say. It was a question for Tom.
Okay. Go ahead.
I can't pay for a website like hosting for like email and stuff. So is there any free alternatives?
I mean, if you just want to do a simple free email, you'd want to use something like Proton Mail. If you want to attach a domain name to it,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I do not know of any that are free. There might be some, but I don't know of any. And I generally wouldn't recommend a free service for that.
Well,
Noah, the one I use, Zoho, is free, but you have to buy the domain name.
Okay.
yeah,
You get like 5 emails free.
any domain name you want, you're gonna have to pay for. I pay for one that's like $3, but
Yeah, mine was cheap.
Yeah, the one I paid for is $3. I don't remember the name, but I can get it to you tomorrow off the friend of mine that paid it. So yeah, if you don't mind.
No, a DigitalOcean is really cheap.
Yes,
That's
they
what I
are.
host everything on.
DigitalOcean.
Yeah, it's really cheap.
Oh, yeah, and I have like 2 more things to say, but yeah. So the PC behind me, I actually rebuilt that with my uncle out of an old Dell computer.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And where's Pizza Loving Nerd been?
We don't know.
I know he was sick for a while. I know that.
The last I know, he was sick. I think he might be better now. I think he's just busy with his family this time. I'm just not too sure.
He was on my stream today.
He's probably going to be ticked off at me once he finds my new YouTube channel name. It's called Computer Loving Nerd.
How appropriate.
I highly doubt he's gonna be he's
Yeah.
gonna be mad about that.
Yeah. It has nothing to do with food, computer nerd. By the way, if we have any new people here watching, and once again, don't be shy. Please do stop by and say hello. You don't have to use a specific OS, So
Meow.
if you have a question, just ask a question. As you can see, we love cats. So
Hi, kitty.
how bad can we be?
Hi, kitty. Let me go get my cat. Let me go find my cat.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Pizza's probably going to be mad at me because I
Oh.
took a lot of his ideas from his WordPress site and put them on mine.
Oh, okay.
I
wow.
don't think he'll be a problem with that.
Speaking of WordPress, Tom, is WordPress safe?
Yes, it's like Windows though. You have to keep it up to date because
Okay.
it's a big target. The fewer plugins that you use, the safer it's going to be. The more customized you do things, the safer you're going to be. So,
Is there something safer than WordPress that's just as good?
not that I know of.
Okay.
No.
All right.
I can't
The only plugin I use is Contact Form 7.
Yes, that's a very good, very secure plugin.
A quick
And
shout out to
I'll
Joseph John, by the way. He's
When-
thanking us, Tom. Doing a
Oh,
great
what's that?
job. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Joseph. Yeah.
I couldn't
Thank-
find my
thank
cat.
you. You can't
Yeah,
find
I
your
would-
cat?
I would say look at
Yeah.
WordFence, but I think that they're going way down the rabbit hole of stupidity.
Okay.
So I'm looking for another security plugin.
Okay.
And
I think Noah's cat said Linux. Pff, it took off, you know. No, just kidding.
No. My cat's
She
chilling.
was meowing at my door earlier.
Oh, really? Well, they want usually cats want attention or food when they do that, right?
Yeah.
Usually, yeah.
She like hates everyone else in the house. She always
Oh my.
wants me.
Ooh. So that cat is thankful for you then, Noah.
Yeah, I practically raised that cat though.
Okay.
Wow,
I used to have 2 cats in Florida.
Oops.
You live
Ben,
in
I was gonna say
Florida?
you were in the dark, man. Metaphorically speaking.
Sorry.
That's
No,
okay.
shut the lights off. It looked better. I'm just kidding.
No, I mean, if people are watching, maybe a little, scared, taken aback. No, Ben is really a super nice guy.
Yeah, I'm a nice man, and
Hey Ben, what are you working on tonight? I need to know if I need to get my frying pan or not.
I'm not doing any LFS crap tonight.
Okay.
You aren't? Oh, thank God. My head couldn't take another hit.
Oh,
Although
man.
I am planning to start one.
Ben, you know it's all with love, right?
Yes, Tim, I know.
This is Chateaury or Sherry?
I know.
Hey, Tom.
I'm more advanced than most people.
Yes.
Because I want to help people.
About that web fences thing you mentioned, or you said that there's some things going on with it. What's the company? What's going on with that company?
They are forcing people into a EULA to simply activate the thing. They're forcing you to give them an email address. Bunch of things that I'd be like, I just don't want any of this crap. I would just like something that's going to block things. What used to work really well, but now it's just like kind of crazy. In fact, Tux Digital just threw something in there I'm going to look into. I'm going to add that to my list. So WPC. I think I've heard of that one. I haven't looked into it, but the last couple installs I've done with WordFence, I'm like, no, WordFence, you're not getting activated. So thank you for that, Tux.
Tom,
Yep.
Tom, what do you think about the Jetpack plugin?
I avoid it like the plague.
Yeah, avoid it like a
It
plague.
collects a lot of statistics and data, and nobody actually knew about it until all this Gutenberg stuff showed up. And then they came up and said, oh, look at how many people are using it. And then people raised a question because despite there being like 600,000+ active Jetpack installs, there were only 350,000 active posts. And people said, what's going on? They said, oh, well, the download statistics are based on who's downloaded it, but the post statistics are based on who's using Jetpack. And then it comes out that says, what in the world's going on? We had no idea that Jetpack was actually logging all of our statistics and data.
Tom.
And so basically the people who know GDPR say that Jetpack is actually illegal to have on a site
Wow.
in EU, and it just caused this whole bunch of mess. And for me, it's made me rethink using WooCommerce. It made me rethink using a lot of other things in WordPress because they're trying to, the company behind it is trying to use Jetpack and a few of their other services to add mass data collection onto WordPress, in which case, obviously, I don't like that.
Isn't it the same company who runs WordPress.com?
Tom, quit.
Yes, it is. So it's called Automatic, is the company behind it.
Yeah.
Automatic, okay.
Tom, quit.
Okay, no, go ahead.
Yes.
What is Jetpack?
It's a James Bond suit he wore in the movie. And
Yes, correct.
Nope.
That's it.
No, say what is Jetpack?
So,
the Jetpack plugin.
yeah.
So
It's just a
Jetpack-
joke. It's just a joke,
Yeah,
though.
yeah. The Jetpack plugin it is a basically if you buy or use the free WordPress system on WordPress.com or you buy access to WordPress.com, you have a lot of other features. You have statistics. You have in WooCommerce, it will automatically calculate shipping rates for all different jurisdictions. It'll do a lot of other little odds and ends. And to do so, it connects your self-hosted WordPress install to WordPress servers to do all this data analytics. And that's why I say never use Jetpack unless there's a very specific feature that you need, and only use it if
Strange
you have
name,
to have
yeah.
that feature.
Tom,
That is a weird thing.
So,
Yeah.
is WordPress.com even use WordPress? Because it's all different.
Yes, yes. It's basically just it's just a hosted WordPress install. It's just a little bit. They use some different theming and some different lockdowns that's slightly different than WordPress.org.
I was on Linux Mint 18.3, I think it was, and every time I try to log in and let me log in, like I could type in my password and stuff, and then it would just like it was trying to reboot and then went back to the login screen.
That usually means your disk is full.
Well,
So-
why is it let me log in though?
Well,
Bad
there's
install.
yeah, there's something about Linux Mint, and I don't know if other Linux distros do it as well. I don't know, Tux might be able to tell us about this. But in Linux Mint, at least, when the disk is full, you try to log in. It goes into the login, and then it just jumps you right back to the screen again. So all you need to do is just get in there as some other means, clear out some of the data, and you should be able to log in.
Yeah, I went ahead and deleted that and replaced it with a Mint 18.2 install because I was at my baby's house and they don't have internet, and I was using the hotspot for my phone, and that's the only one that I could download before I was out of data. So I downloaded that, and then I wiped it out and put that on there.
Nuts.
By the way, we have a master chef in the house. Mil Udick works as a chef. Nice.
Awesome.
So what are you cooking up, Mil? Maybe you and Tom can have a contest for the best recipes, you know.
Oh, he's in the YouTube
And then
chat.
send the food to me to test.
Yes,
Oh.
there we go.
Hey,
Oh,
can I
another
do
thing,
my
Tom.
intro in a second? It'll come over this microphone too, so sorry.
Yes.
Oh, Tom, the other-
It sure would
The
be
other
nice to have a
thing-
Linux distribution that didn't puke whenever I joined a Hangout.
Yeah,
that would
be
that would
awesome.
just be nice. You know,
There is
and here's-
one. It's called Chromebook.
Yeah.
Hi guys,
Yep.
Right.
Hi,
I
guys,
mean, no, I'm
computer
not trying to.
here.
That's well, Tim. You
That's-
tell me. That's the
Yep,
truth, right? Yeah.
that's the
yeah,
truth.
Yeah.
Hi guys, Computer Loving Nerd here with my first live stream, and today we are chatting on Google Hangouts. Alright, I'm done with the intro.
Okay. Awesome.
Very
Hey,
cool.
Tom.
Mhm.
I went to Western Mountain Web, and it said that it said Think Life Media was Link Life Media. You typed it in there wrong.
As you can see, we are all professionals here. Just me, nobody else.
Hey man, I had to fire my QA team. What can I say?
Quit.
Nothing but
Yes.
nothing but
I went
prevention.
onto one of Tom's other websites. I don't remember what it was, and it said something. It was like a typo, and it made me laugh like so much.
Nothing but a bunch of professionalism here.
Yeah.
Tux says, Tim, try Kubuntu. Here's the thing about Kubuntu, Tux, and I still got to review Neptune OS, which looks great. Simplify. If I right-click and add a panel, say at the bottom, and I want to delete the panel, I would like to right-click and it says delete panel, and not grab my GPS to find the setting to delete the panel.
Hey,
I need the fire behind me, you know. But anyway.
You know, maybe Tux Digital can give some advice, and I can't see the chat right now.
Well,
But-
Tux was very honest. He said the KD developers basically have one philosophy. We do things this way, so you New Yorkers can just take a hike. That's the impression that I got.
That
So-
is now fixed, Clint.
Yeah.
So I've thrown this question out to the technical minds that are on the chat right now. Let's see if Tux Digital can come up with this. Okay, Michael. I'm using Ubuntu-based distros. 1804 based distros. Linux Mint 19, Ubuntu 1810, of course, not 1804. But everything works great. The distro runs like a champ, not a problem. The minute I use any web browser, Chrome, Chromium, Vivaldi, or Opera, to join a Hangout, my web browser craps out. It hangs up, it quits working, and of course in Google you get the oh snap, this page is unresponsive. Do you want to wait for it? Or do you want to kill the page? And it has happened on any distro that I've used. Sooner or later, it starts happening.
Hey, Tim.
What?
That was what happened to me earlier. That's why I was on my phone.
Oh, gee. Yep. Well, I have a theory, Tim. I think Minnesota has become the new home of hackers. I think they're just targeting you, man.
Dude, this I've got things tightened up, so
at school,
I don't think anybody could do it.
Okay.
At my school, since I told my friends that I use Linux every single time for a couple of weeks ago. He stopped doing it now, but every time I open a Chromebook, Noah, stop hacking. One of my friends would say.
Really?
I couldn't even get to log in with my account. He'd just say that.
Wow.
That's annoying.
People think that about me too. That I know how to hack because I use Linux.
They just assume that I know how to quote unquote hack.
Yeah. Well, people think Linux is for geeks, and in a way, I suppose it is still.
Yeah, and I drew the Linux penguin tux as we were having recess inside because it was raining, and I drew that, and almost the whole class was like, "What is that?" And when I showed them the Wikipedia description of it, they're like, "Still, what in the world is that?"
Noah, hang on 1 second. Tux says, Tim, depending on the browser, you need special codecs. Chrome is the only one that has it built in. It also could depend on what plugins you have installed. The plugins might cause it, but you don't do plugins, do you, Tim? On the Chrome?
Other than I use ad block. That's about it.
Okay, that's all that I use. Okay.
Like, I'm on Chrome and on Chromium. It freezes up. Like, when I'm watching a YouTube video, it freezes up and I'll have to start clicking around on the video, moving my mouse like a crazy person. And it'll finally improve.
Yeah, I don't know. I've had issues with Chromium. I have no issues with Chrome, yeah.
I have the Dark Reader plugin installed, so I should probably uninstall it to see if it does anything.
I'm on Chromium right now, and I'm not having any issues with the Hangouts.
Okay, yeah, on this machine, I have issues with Chromium, so I don't use it.
Yeah, I can't do a screen share, but everything else seems to work on Chromium.
Okay.
Now, Quint, you'd be happy to know I am on GNOME right now on Debian, Linux Mint Debian Edition.
Can you show us, Tom?
No, because I can't do screen sharing on the system. I can turn on my computer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All right.
Here we are. I get a good view here.
Will you drop it? Oh,
all right.
I can't see it. It's frozen.
Yeah. All right. So
hey, there's me.
we are. Can we see that well enough? Of course, once you figure out how to do the things, so what I do is I have a setup right here for this, and then a page up here. And if anyone's trying to reach me on Skype, I have over there. I have my emails, both the emails clients set up over here. I have an open desktop here. So there you go. I have my whole setup.
What email clients are those, Tom?
Evolution. Evolution is on the right and Thunderbird is on the left.
Okay.
Evolution for all my business stuff. I use Thunderbird for IMAPs and stuff.
Okay, I didn't recognize Thunderbird. It looked weird.
Yeah.
Tom.
Yep.
Will you do like a video or like send me a message or something on how to install that? Because that looks kind of cool.
Just install GNOME.
I know, but it has a weird look. When I installed it on Ubuntu Mate when I was still on 1810, it didn't even look like GNOME.
Well, it might not. You might not be able to install it on Ubuntu Mate since the core of Linux Mint Debian Edition is Debian Stretch. It's just in the repos. So I don't know if it's in the repos for Ubuntu Mate or not. I just don't know.
So
and
I'm doing a
your Hotmail address.
Twitch, you still there?
Yeah.
Tom,
I'm doing a
you your
screen share
Hotmail
right
email.
now. In
Okay,
Chromium.
hang on, Noah. Oh, all right, go ahead.
I'm doing a screen share right now in Chromium. I don't have any issues.
Yeah, for some reason I can't, and it's my guess is it's because it's Debian stretch, and it's there's some things. So like the GNOME version on this is 3.22, and frankly I do like 3.30 a lot better. I haven't looked into can I upgrade the version on that. I'm guessing I can. I mean, I went from Plasma 5.8 to Plasma 5.12, so I'm guessing I can get a newer GNOME on here. I don't know.
You
But
still have the old settings panel, probably, right?
yes, I do. So
I don't like the old one.
yeah, I really
Well,
like the new one.
Tux
The new
Digital
settings
gives
panel is way better.
Tux gives good advice. Don't install a DE on top of another unless you know what you're doing. There will be issues. True. That's why I usually don't install more than two. Or I mean, the one that comes with it, and then one more.
And in my case, this computer, if I bork the whole thing up, I just wipe it and add something else because this is my computer I specifically used to test it. So,
Tom.
Yeah.
I know you did a video on this, but how do you install the operating system to the USB drive? I tried that and it wouldn't boot at all off of the drive.
Well, you have to make sure that there's no other hard drives in there so that the boot sector goes also onto the USB drive. By default, it will not. By default, it always wants to go onto the first one.
That's what I did, but it froze up and then I had to restart the whole computer, and when the same two drives plugged in, it didn't show.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You'd have to look through your steps to see where it is.
No, you can try. You can try using Etcher.
Okay, yeah. And FYI, Tom, you leaked your Hotmail email.
What's that?
You leaked your Hotmail email address
I don't
when
care.
you showed us the screen.
Doesn't matter.
I'm looking at the ticker feed. It says Facebook ads urge its staff to leak secrets.
Can I share something?
Why not?
Can I share some OMG Ubuntu news that I saw?
Go ahead, Noah.
Alright, let me screen share.
I've used Etcher before, Tux. It seems okay. Yeah.
Alright, look at this. It says, I'll pull it up. Ubuntu 1904. The beta version, I guess, 1904, is out for Ubuntu Budgie because I haven't downloaded.
Yeah. I saw Linux Deep in there too. Not my favorite.
Yeah, Deepin. I tried Deepin on a virtual machine and I hated it.
Manjaro Deepin is alright. I don't like Deepin, the regular Deepin, because I've read that somebody actually got their passwords stolen through the built-in Chrome.
Wow. Yeah, as far as making bootable sticks, Tux, I've had good luck with UNet booting too, for whatever it's worth. But I think Linux Mint has its own USB creator or disk creator. Yeah.
Clint, it was this computer that I tried to install Fedora on, but it didn't work at all.
Okay.
I grabbed the ISO off the USB like it said and all that, and I clicked install, didn't do anything. It just sat there at the installer and froze.
Yeah, the 1904 betas are not available. They are daily development bills. They are very, very different. That is true. They're going to be a lot more unstable. Mm-hmm.
I installed that in a virtual machine on my Windows 10 laptop.
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually really good. Ubuntu Budgie
It's
19.
possible it'll work fine, yeah. But generally speaking, betas are not the same as daily bills. That is true, yes.
Yeah, I know. I accidentally said beta instead of daily build until you said that. It just reminded me.
Yeah, it's just coming up on my ticker feed too about the daily bills.
Mm-hmm.
Has anybody tried the Samsung Linux on DeX?
No. I mean,
does it work on Samsung phones, the Linux on DeX?
There's a beta out. Do you dream of being able to use an Android phone as a Linux PC? And there's more to it. This is also from ONG Ubuntu. I have not messed with it. Yeah.
I'd probably have to get a Galaxy S8 or something for that DeX thing to work because I have a S7 Edge.
Okay. Linux Mint 19.1 Mint looking good. Question from Father Say. I don't know.
No,
Linux on Dex works on only one phone, really? The Note 9? That's it, Tux?
Holy crap.
Okay.
Wow.
Noah, you should put Lineage on your Samsung phone.
I was looking at getting a Nexus 5X for that because this was my mom's old phone. It's got a whole bunch of her pictures on there, and I don't want to put them on my computer because I have a limited amount of storage. Because it's a 120 gig SSD divided into 3 operating systems too, and I don't really trust the thing for when it's full and it locks me out. So I don't really want to do that. I'll try to flash it if I get a Nexus 5X or something, or if I get my old Galaxy S5 working.
I think the big news has to be more and more Linux software is coming to the Chromebooks on certain Chromebooks.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because you have Chrome. It's almost like 3 systems. You have Chrome, Android, and now Linux apps. I think that's wonderful. Yeah.
In my school, they have Chromebooks and iPads, and I'm pretty sure they won't even. And they have the home page on the Google Chrome browser set to Gmail, which is blocked. I clicked the home button because I was on a website, and I would click the house thing in the corner to go back to the Google homepage, and it took me to Gmail, and it said this website is blocked by your administrator.
Quint, did they block anything at your school, Quint?
Yes, we have something called Securely at our school, which just is this thing that basically, it's like this company who basically just makes school like IT administration software.
Makes sense.
Blocks a whole bunch of stuff. And in order for it to work properly, you have to sign in with a Google account, your school one.
Makes sense.
At my school, they have this like online cybersecurity thing, extension installed in Chrome, and it doesn't work worth a flip.
Okay.
Oh, and they don't have YouTube blocked, so including me and a whole bunch of other kids were going onto YouTube and like watching. I was watching Linux videos, and my friends and teacher was like, "What in the world is that?" I was watching Tom's videos and TOS's videos.
Smart school.
One of the interesting things, so YouTube isn't blocked, but certain videos are blocked.
Gmail is blocked, but YouTube's not. That's my question. Like, why in the world is that?
Well, Tux Digital says Chromebooks are bad because Google is notorious about privacy. Look, the entire web is notorious about privacy, so it ain't just Google. The entire world, when you think about it, sadly. Yeah, you know. That's why I don't post anything on the web, because you'll probably never erase it, you know.
Hey, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yes.
On your stream, there was like a TV noise playing in the background, and I could barely hear you.
Oh, I apologize for that. That's my grandmother in the other room. She's very hard of hearing, so she has to have the TV a little bit loud.
By the way, on the stream here, it says, trash your romaine lettuce. I guess there's been an E. coli break in the U.S.
Oh,
and
yeah,
Canada.
I saw that on the news the other day.
I guess it's serious. Yeah.
And I said, no more Caesar salad for me.
Okay. That's one way to avoid eating your veggies.
Unknown source at this point in time. But
boy.
yes,
It's probably a hacker. Who knows?
Yeah.
A lettuce hacker.
Wait a minute, what's this? Ion drive meets a drone. A small plane flies with no moving parts. Wow.
Cool.
Solid-state propulsion system works by ionizing the air. Tim, you're a chemistry guy. How does that work?
Well, I mean, you're talking about the thing that flies by ionizing the air.
That's what it
happens.
Says,
yeah, what happens is an ionization is when you charge an air particle, so it gives it a charge, and then basically what it does is surrounding that area is it will actually align all the particles. Effectively the same thing if you take a bowl and put like pepper in it and then drop a drop of dish soap in there. the dish soap being hydrophobic aligns all the water molecules and it forces all the pepper to the edge of the bowl because it's doing a fast realignment of the molecules. It does the same thing. It's ionizing the air. It produces a hydrophobic effect, realigns the air molecules, and propels the thing. That's how it works.
At my school, they do something called Good News Club, and it's like a Bible club on after school on Mondays. And they did the dish soap and pepper and water thing. And when they put the soap or salt or whatever it was, I don't know, all the pepper went to the sides, and they did the pepper as sin, and the other stuff is Jesus washing away the sin.
I didn't know dish soap and pepper could be so exciting. Ooh.
I know. It's fun.
Oh, you ever tried like milk and food coloring?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you put all that stuff in there. It was like a rainbow.
Tom knows what's going to happen. Yeah.
We did.
I know.
I did one utilizing that same principle. There's a scientific experiment called the iodine clock, and it's based on reaction rates. And if you take an iodine solution of a certain combination, it will actually be black. And then the objective is you have to do a very good job calculating and then actually measuring your chemicals. You mix everything together, and as the reaction rate goes, you can actually time it. So I used to have my students do it, and then I would have my students, they'd get extra credit if they told me exactly how long it was going to go, and then they made it happen then.
Wow.
And so what I did in a Sunday school class once is I did that exact model. Of course, it uses iodine, hydrochloric acid, things like that. So it's not one for the faint of heart. But it basically is a black solution that you mix the chemicals and it turns clear. And so it's a really neat example utilizing the iodine clock methodology. So it's kind of a fun one.
When I was younger, I was like 4, and I used to watch all these like how to make slime and all that YouTube videos. And I screwed some stuff up making that slime. I remember I made a royal mess in my grandparents' house.
Country Fried Linux, I have a question. You have a Chromebook for video editing. What do you use software-wise to edit video on a Chromebook? And is it fast enough? I guess if you have the high-end one, I guess it'll work, but it'd be fast enough. I'm just kind of curious.
Tom? Yeah, my teacher, he told me that he tried carbonating milk once with a soda stream. And he said he tried carbonate all these things with it. He tried carbonated coffee. It was just the milk thing that you guys were talking about. Maybe think about this. And he said that carbonated milk was the most disgusting thing because it's basically spoiling milk instantly.
The reason is because when you carbonate something, you're adding carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is the byproduct of a weak acid. So anytime you put carbon dioxide inside of water, you have an automatic equilibrium, which is going to produce carbonic acid. You spoil milk by adding acid to it. So as you carbonate milk, it basically spoils the milk by adding
that
carbonic
just ruined
acid.
my appetite for tomorrow. Thanks.
Hey, no problem.
Tom, look at this. I know you're like a privacy and security geek, and watch this. The tracking goes on. Look at this.
Yep.
It's even got like the home button and everything for the Galaxy S8 on KDE Plasma.
That's exciting.
Yep.
Okay, so we're gonna give this one last shot.
Okay.
On Opera. I just installed Ubuntu 18.04.
Okay. Tim, didn't you have elementary last time and did a kernel back?
Yeah, I backed up the kernel on it, and that seemed to be working good. You know what? Michael, I think Tux Digital gave the best advice. I think the only browser extensions I used were an audio EQ, and I had been using AdBlock, but I quit using AdBlock and I went to AdBlock Plus. Excuse me, and I think that's maybe something that's puking it out, but you uninstall the extension out of the browser and it still was happening, having issues. So.
Tim, you should use uBlock Organ instead. That's what I use.
Hey, Tom.
Is that available?
Wait, Noah.
Is that available through the App Store on Chrome?
Yes, and it's open source too. That's the main reason.
Ooh, open source.
Okay, I'll give that one. I'll give that one a try. Thanks for that, Quint.
Tux says AdBlock and AdBlock Plus both awful. Okay, which one is good, Tux?
Yeah, what should I be using?
uBlock Origin.
Origin
Okay,
better.
all right.
Yeah.
uBlock or
thanks.
Privacy Badger most people.
I use Privacy Badger on Firefox. Yeah,
uBlock. Just make sure you grab the right uBlock.
yeah.
The main reason why I use uBlock Origin is I don't remember who told me this, but but somebody like a few months ago told me something about ad blocker that I never knew about. Ad blocker actually has analytics in it, and it is actually a data collection tool.
Yes, it was AdBlocker was purchased by one of those big data.
Ah, okay. All right.
Hey,
Got it.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
Yes.
I just saw someone walking outside your window.
Where?
Just so you know. It
were
was
they
outside
wearing-
your window. I saw like a head.
They had like a mask and a machete. So
Were they wearing?
Yeah, they
Were
did
they-
that. Yeah, they
Yeah.
had that.
Were they wearing pants? If they had pants on, then it wasn't TOS.
No, what's up? Yeah, right. Yeah.
If you're wondering, Noah, what that window is, basically that's the living room on the other side. My room is pretty much completely out in the open, basically.
And that window overlooks the backyard, and abutting up to the backyard is a big metal fence with spikes on the top, and then the mental solarium.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think they're going to film
Tom.
the next Halloween movie right there where Ricky lives. Yeah.
Tom,
Mhm.
how do I I know you probably already made a video on this, but how do I go down upgrade my kernel? I read or I heard on a YouTube video today that the Wi-Fi problems in Linux on my laptop could be a kernel issue, and I probably need to upgrade the kernel.
What distro are you using?
I'm using Ubuntu Mate 1804, and then I'm using a bunch of different
there's-
Linux mints. I've got Debian Edition
the
19 and
Linux
18.3.
mints- On the Linux mints in the update manager, there's a place to update kernels. On Ubuntu, you need to do it through the terminal, and I do not remember the commands. You need to look them up.
Okay.
All right.
I did it on Fedora.
Go out and grab a utility called UKUU, Ubuntu
Oh, there you go.
Kernel Update Utility,
Get what?
called UKUU.
Okay.
It stands for Ubuntu Kernel
Kernel,
Update Utility,
Yeah.
and you can find a deb package to pull down and install it. And it is a real nice GUI that will help immensely trying to see what kernels are available, what you're running, what's installed, and it can actually serve as a good cleanup tool as well.
Hey,
Actually, what I did is that I removed a kernel. I didn't add one because Fedora doesn't automatically remove kernels when you upgrade. So you end up having like 5 kernels.
Yep.
Tom, Toast,
Go ahead.
watch this. So I go into Blender, delete this, create, text, align view. And then I can go over here to this thing, and I can do the size
Yeah, Blender does a lot. Yeah.
and alignment. There we go.
Somebody have a radio or something on in the background?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my grandmother in the background. She's watching the TV. Hold on just a minute.
Okay. I will just a quick heads up. I will not be on tomorrow or Friday.
Why?
I don't know about the weekend. Yeah, because it's the holiday, Noah. That's why.
I'm out of commission on Friday night and Saturday night this weekend.
Yeah.
I'll be around Sunday.
Okay.
I should be streaming Friday.
Okay.
So
I will
what
not
about
be streaming tomorrow?
okay, you're not tomorrow?
Yeah, we're not having the patron chat tomorrow.
No patron chat tomorrow either. No.
I may do one tomorrow. I don't know.
Let me bring up some Odd Sense news here. But yeah, tomorrow, of course, is Thanksgiving. So, and Friday night I'll be out of the house. Downtown local concert. Let's see. Check my emails. Nothing there. Okay. Tuck says I plan to be sick tomorrow and Friday. Good. No, not good.
At least you have a plan.
Now, Tux, I have a question. Your sickness tomorrow, is that version 1604 sickness or 17? I lost. No, just kidding.
What, did he already get a hold of the ptomaine turkey or what?
I don't know.
He's been eating the romaine, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they said on the radio today when I was driving around, they got to the point where they were talking about different people that were recalling their lettuce. And finally one guy came on and he's like, you know what? Screw all of that. He said, if you have any lettuce in your fridge, get it, put it in the garbage,
right.
Call her done. You don't have to worry about it.
That's right.
You know,
Tux says Cygnus is rolling released, of course. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The last time I bought lettuce, I got 3 romaine hearts in there. I've already eaten 2 of them. I'm just fine. I'm going to go ahead and eat the last one. Deal with it.
Is that green that I see in the background your face, or is that the green wall?
Yeah. That is my favorite. Yeah, that is my green screen.
Okay.
See, that gives a whole new meaning. A little green behind the ears.
Hey, Tom. Is there a way I can do like a makeshift green screen with a sheet?
Paint. No, paint. Your mom and dad said it was okay to paint one of your walls. Go ahead.
Yeah, paint's better.
All right, let's go to some news
fire
nonsense
scene and all
here.
that, so.
The fire scene, okay. All right, let's go to some. Now I'm going to wrap this up here probably soon, so it's almost midnight. Man uses airboat to run errands in the snow. That actually sounds pretty fun.
Yeah.
An airboat in the snow. Now,
What I would do if I had an airboat.
Yeah, really.
Safer than a car, I'm sure.
It probably is.
Yeah.
I just wonder if it has an 8-track player, though. That's an old joke. Okay, never mind. What else? Hawk crashes through the window of New York home. Police in New York said officers responding to a report of a possible burglary arrived at the home to find a hawk had crashed through a window. And the homeowner looks at the hawk and says, "Hey, what's your freaking problem, eh?" I don't know what the guy said, but I guess he called the police. He thought it was a break-in, and the way it was. The way it was.
Hey,
I guess the hawk wanted food.
Is Oxygen OS the default thing on the OnePlus phones?
Yes.
Let's see.
Okay.
All right,
I
next.
looked up like random Android distributions and it pulled up that too.
All right, let me go to the next one here. Looks like this has a picture of a gas station. Attempted gas thief lights own pants on fire.
What? Wait, what?
Attempted. Let me read it. Attempted gas thief lights own pants on fire.
What did you try to do? Fill his pockets with gas and run off?
Well,
with
hang
it, or
on.
what?
Actually, oh no, it's not a gas station. Wait. Okay. No, it's not. It looked like. Okay, security cameras outside an Oregon store were recording when a man attempting to siphon gas from a U-Haul truck lit his own pants on fire.
Oh my lord!
So that's how they created hot pants.
Tom,
Hey, TOS, Steve's very own sent you a message saying he wanted to end quick, but he wanted to jump on and say hello.
All right, let's do that. Hang on.
Tom,
Sorry to interrupt.
No problem.
I'm looking for Lineage OS downloads for my.
All right, Steve.
For my S7 Edge, and it says that there's only nightly builds of 14.1.
So download a nightly build of 14.1.
Does that mean it updates every night?
It may.
Yeah, okay, that's creepy.
All right, next one. Bears break into car, eat 49 candy bars. Now, why would the Chicago Bears... Oh, wait a minute, that's a different bear. A North Carolina teenager captured a video, family of bears that broke into Toyota Prius. Boy, that Prius is not very secure. I guess not against a bear.
That's funny.
and ate 49 chocolate bars she was selling for a fundraiser.
I'll tell you, man. The bear jumped into my car and ate all my candy bars. I'd be out there bear hunting.
Man, when Tom goes camping, the bears hide their food in the trees.
Right,
Yeah, right,
they do it.
Yeah. Italian villages cameras catch 58,000 speeders in 2 weeks. Hey, what's the matter with you? You go too fast.
Where was that?
58 Italian village
Wow.
cameras catch 58,000 speeders in 2 weeks.
That's-
Because
they're
they were
trying-
running away from the bears.
They're trying to get the hell out of town so they can get out to the woods to bury the. Forget it.
yeah, right.
Empty their trunks.
Yeah. Oops, the cat's out of the trunk. Wow, 58,000. That's a lot of speeders. Well, guess what? It's a safe place to drive now.
How do I flash Lineage OS onto a phone?
You're gonna have to follow the documentation that's on Lineage.
Yeah.
There's a lot of documentation on all that. You gotta read through it. You can't ask every little question. You gotta take some initiative, jump on the internet, do some internet searches. I mean, we
Plus,
have
wasn't there
videos.
a-
I walked somebody through the videos about how to do all that, but I mean, there's like 7 or 8 steps.
Okay, sorry.
Toss, wasn't there a
yeah.
town here in the U.S. where they installed the red light cameras? And I seem to remember this like a year ago. They installed the red light cameras, and then they found out that there was something wrong with the software in the cameras or something like that. And they had like thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of tickets that they actually had to go back and expunge and then give all these poor people their money back.
There may have
You
been a
guys
story
ever-
like that. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It doesn't surprise me. Yeah. All right. Let's see. A
Anyway,
horse.
I'm gonna get off for the night, guys.
Okay,
See you
Ricky.
later,
Have
okay?
a good one.
Ricky.
Okay.
Happy Thanksgiving.
By the way, hello, Steve.
Hello, and happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
It's about
Thanksgiving
time.
to you.
Hi, Steve. How are you?
Hi, Tom.
It's about time you got here.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, Toss.
Go ahead.
I was looking at the Lineage OS wiki trying to find the thing, and it said how to's, and my first glance at it, it looked like it said how toss.
How toss? Okay. No, that wasn't me. I don't do that. Yeah. I don't know lineage. I don't do no lineage, man. Okay.
Can
horse.
I get it with the Google Apps, Tom?
Yeah, to get it with Google Apps, there's a step in there too. How to install Google Apps, then you have to register the phone with Google.
Okay.
All right. Horse rescued from 6-foot septic hole in Texas.
Crappy day.
I guess so. That's one for Timmy. Mark that down. Okay, Tim. All right, very good. Okay, stray dog. Stray dog goes on the shoplifting spree at Turkish Mall.
A
You guys-
shoplifting spree.
Yeah.
Wow. How's a
What
dog
did he-
go shoplifting?
Yeah. Well, that mall has gone to the dogs. Okay, all right.
Woof.
Woof, woof, woof.
Woof, woof.
Who let the dogs out?
Woof.
Who let the dog? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Right. Good one. That's one for. Okay,
Oh,
I can
Tom.
track here. Yeah.
On your stream the other day, I tried to type Skype, but it wouldn't let me. It said edit and try again.
Yeah, I don't know.
You
All
got
dogs go to
demonetized
shopping.
by
Yes, that was a
Microsoft.
movie, Tux. Yeah. Christmas tree stand collection sets Guinness record. A Christmas tree farm in Pennsylvania has been awarded a Guinness World Record for the largest collection of tree stands. Of tree stands, not trees. Interesting.
Tom, you should go there. It's in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, it doesn't say where exact, but it does say Pennsylvania. Okay. Escaped sheep wrangled after over a month in Maine. Now, I don't know if that's because the sheep are very smart or the cops are too dumb. Escaped sheep. A fugitive says a fugitive sheep. Okay.
It was bad that they got caught.
Meh.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Meh. Okay, let's see here. Armed. Well, it is Thanksgiving. This is in Massachusetts. Oh, where Stephanie's from. Hi, Stephanie, if you watch this. Anyway, Armed and delicious turkey chases police car. I like police.
The state where turkeys fight back.
Yes, police in Massachusetts shared a video of a suspect considered armed and delicious that aggressively chased a patrol car. That's funny. And there's a picture that there's a cop car cam when the turkey's chasing.
It'd be funny if the turkey was there holding like a knife or something.
I know. Well, it was
It'd be
armed
like,
and delicious.
You don't eat me, I eat you. It'd be like that.
And I get the police officer from, honey, dinner's on its way.
I can say this from experience. Turkeys are mean.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Wild turkeys can be extremely mean. You don't want to wrangle with one.
I know.
Oh, it's Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
You too, Noah.
It's 12:02 a.m., so it's
It is
Thanksgiving.
officially Thanksgiving. Yes.
It is not. It's still Wednesday where I am.
Well, in Minnesota, because they're on backwards time there.
What time is it there, Tim?
2 p.m.
Lucky.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Let's see here.
Hold on a second.
Teen driver's license revoked in under an hour.
How much you want to bet Noah's Googling what time is it in Minnesota?
About $100, because I actually am. 11:03 p.m. Gotcha.
So in Germany, in Germany, a German police department shared the cautionary tale of a teenager whose driver's license was revoked 49 minutes after it was issued.
What did he do to get it?
You know what? Let me click and find out, because now I'm curious.
If I remember correctly, I think my father got into a car accident the day he got his license.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I got my first speeding ticket 6 days after I got my license.
All right. It gives a reason. Take a guess why that person's license was. What would someone have to do to get revoked?
It had to have had something to do with driving impaired, I would guess.
That would be my guess, but no. The 18-year-old was yeah.
The other thing that would cause it is if you're going 10 miles over twice the speed limit, that's an automatic revocation.
Well, you're close. 18-year-old was caught going 60 in a 30-mile-per-hour zone.
Oh, switch to Linux.
Wow.
Switch to Linux. Have you seen all these? Wait, you don't have TV, but there's all these Facebook portal ads everywhere. It's driving me insane. And me and my brother were watching TV. I said to him, that thing tracks you like crazy. So never get it.
Yes, it does.
By the way, the fine for speeding was $228. That seems low.
That's really low.
Yeah.
He's lucky.
Well, he was running late for his Linux class and got caught. Okay. I don't know.
My brother's friend was pulled over once going pretty quick, and the officer says, I've been waiting for you all day. Guy says, sorry, I got here as fast as I could. Let him go, man.
Texas doctor fights to keep dinosaur skulls seized by feds.
Ew.
Why would the feds want a dinosaur skull?
Probably tried to carry it on an airplane or something.
Oh,
Under the smuggling rules. It's funny in the movie Diary of a Wimpy Kid, where they had the what was that thing that Fregley had stuffed in his house? It's like a squirrel or something.
The stuffed squirrel.
Yeah,
not the stuffed squirrel, the mounted squirrel.
Yeah, the actor that played Fregley actually got to keep that, but they had to. It took them like months to get that through customs because, of course. That was filmed in Vancouver, like a lot of movies. And being a Canadian, and he is an American, they had a hard time getting that stupid thing through customs, so that kid could have that.
That's my favorite movie.
Yeah, but that kid has that thing, and it took him forever to get it through customs.
Oh, switch to Linux. How do you get the stuff on Kodi? How do you get like movies and stuff on Kodi, like without pirating them or anything?
You have to have a copy of them on a local server that you are pointing to.
And you have to own
yesterday,
them.
last night, I found online a copy of like the history of Patrick Star from Nickelodeon on SpongeBob, and I converted it into MP4 format, and then I put it to Cody, and I was able to watch it. That's the only way I know how to do it without pirating.
This this next headline, I think this guy needs
And I don't even know
his
how to
smart
pirate
pants.
software and stuff, so.
This guy needs his smart pants because it says here, man held over bomb threat claims he was actually referring to a bowel movement.
Are you talking about the smart undies I sent you the picture of?
Yeah, that's a go. But this guy says his bomb threat was referring to his bowel movement. Okay, I don't think that'll hold up in court, that argument, but okay. Although I can sympathize.
Somebody else had a crappy day.
Yeah. I mean, I had some quesadillas last night, like a whole bunch of them, and man, I had enough fuel to power the space shuttle after that. Woo. All right. Anything else on this page? Nah.
Quinn, can I show you something?
Yeah.
Alright, let me turn on my webcam. I have my Android phone themed to Lineage OS. Ah, crap. See?
I can barely see anything. I'm sorry.
When you play around with Lineage on a phone, it is like seriously easy to bust your phone beyond use, isn't it?
I mean, I don't know. It depends on what you're doing with it. I mean, I don't want to play around with mine. I use mine for production, so I put Lineage on it, put the apps on it that I need, and it
This
works
is my
fine.
backup
I've been
phone,
running
so I don't really
Lineage
care.
for I don't know, I've been 18 months. So. Well, maybe less than 18 months because I did about a month and a half of Copperhead in the middle of it. But
Hey,
Gotcha.
Tom, you remember when you had that Samsung phone when your other Nexus phone blew up? You could disable all those Samsung apps so it would aggravate you so much.
No, you can't.
Wait, when did your phone blow up, Tom?
Would have been about a week or two before you found the channel because it was like the week or so before I moved and everything was pristine and the phone blew up and I had to throw it down on the ground to not get fire in my face and I burnt part of the carpet.
Oh yeah, I remember you talking about that on one of TOS's Friday Night Lives.
Yeah.
Was this a 5X?
That was
Yeah.
a 5X, yeah. So I needed to try and get the battery out, and they put some type of glue in that, man. That's something fierce.
I remember I had an iPhone 4, and I was trying to repair it because my brother hit it with. He was younger then, and he hit it with the pickaxe, and it stabbed the battery. It still worked and everything. It just made a dent in the battery and shattered the back. So I replaced the back.
I guess he was picky about his phone.
Pizza just uploaded a new video. So he hit it, and the battery was like ended, and I tried to take the battery out. The stinking screw was stripped to undo it, and where it connects to the motherboard. So I yanked that thing out and was never able to get that battery back in. I eventually just threw it away.
Why would somebody whack the back of their phone with a pickaxe?
He was like 3, so.
Oh, okay. It was a toy.
What's a 3-year-old doing with a pickaxe?
That's the real question.
That's the bigger
We were
question.
outside, and my dad was building a thing for our pool to go in with wood, and he had that, and we were playing with friends, and my friend made me like drop it, and it slammed into the wood, and then my brother picked it up. He was playing with it. He moved it, and he accidentally dropped it on there. I'm pretty sure because I'm surprised I remember that.
Noah, do you have all your fingers and toes, buddy?
Huh?
I said,
can't hear you.
Noah, do you have all your fingers and toes? Well, he must have been playing with fireworks. He can't hear that well.
Yeah. I actually, we have
My
a lady
audio
at
was
our,
turned down.
business network meeting that actually is missing a finger because her sister whacked it off with an axe.
Oh, good lord.
Boy,
Then
this
she took off 3
Thanksgiving
fingers,
stream
but
is
the doctor
turning
forced it.
dangerous, man.
Yeah.
Violent for this Thanksgiving day. Jeez.
Tom, how exactly did your phone blow up? Like what caught? Like
He
what
was trying
caused
to
that?
take the
Trying to get
battery
the
out. He
battery
stabbed
out.
it.
No, it wasn't stabbed. It was.
No.
I should have used like a credit card or
No.
something that was plastic to get the battery out.
I think Tom is
Instead, I
stretching the
was-
truth. He was trying to make his soda machine. He had his phone next to his soda seltzer and then the gas. That's
Why
what
did
it
you
was.
need to take the battery out?
I needed to get to one of the components that was under the battery to see. It actually turns out that it wasn't even that component anyway. There was just a component in the phone that was dying.
Pizza just uploaded this. Speaking of pizza.
Pizza. Can't see it.
Actually, pizza sounds good right now. A nice large Domino's pizza with extra cheese.
Oh yeah, I just.
All right, let's see. Man
Looks like he's on Ubuntu Budgie.
survives bear attack and shark bite in 1 year.
I will be right back shortly, and that's bad luck, man.
That's very bad luck. Yeah.
That boy should buy a lottery ticket is what he should do.
Yeah, really. Goats on the lam. Herd storms through Idaho neighborhood.
Goats on the what?
On the lam. On the lam. Yeah. Suspected shark thief charged with felony robbery. Suspected shark thief.
Who could steal a shark?
That's what I was. Okay. This is an old story. Poop train cleared after months squatting in Alabama town.
A what?
A poop train.
Train.
Look up the poop. Poop as in poop. When you poop, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe the conductor wasn't using his poop app, and anyway, his crap app. That's what it's called. Yeah.
No, it's
Toss
poop.
my
It's,
favorite one.
it's the poop tracker.
The poop tracker. Yeah.
Poop
It's on the
Toss,
track,
my
yeah.
favorite one is still the woman who burned her wedding dress celebrating divorce.
Yeah, or blew it up or whatever. Yeah.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah. Search it though. It's people do crazy things. Yeah, adults do crazy things, more crazy than kids sometimes.
Well, maybe she should have burned her wedding ring too.
You know why adults do things?
Burned.
You know why adults do more crazy things than kids? Because we're legal drinking age. That's usually what it amounts to.
Texas man sentenced. I think I told us the story. Texas man sentenced to 50 years for stealing $1.2 million worth of fajitas.
How could he still do this? He broke into a Mexican restaurant or something?
Well, I don't get it. Why would you want to? I mean, I like fajitas too, but $1.2 million worth?
That's like 80,000 fajitas or something.
That's a lot more than 80,000 probably. But yeah, I guess that's what they like in Texas. Texas fajitas. I don't know.
You know, there's got to be a story behind that. He went to the wrong store.
Yeah.
He thought it was a jewelry store, and he broke into the place next door, and it was a Mexican
Right, yeah.
restaurant.
Yeah, there you go.
Tim.
Yeah.
And Thompson, speaking of Texas, I was watching Young Sheldon the other day, and he's like a germaphobe, and he doesn't like to walk in the rain and stuff. And they were leaving a hotel, and his dad picked him up and ran with him to the car, and he was screaming bloody murder all through the. I was laughing. Yeah, speaking of Texas, that show is like based in Texas.
Russian man arrested under anti-terror law after talking about yoga. Really? That's weird.
I gotta go. I'll switch to the live chat.
All right, Noah, take care, buddy.
Okay, bye.
Okay. Let's see here. That's a weird Russian law, yeah. Let's see here. Investigation into Domino's pizza driver filmed doing a wheelie. Okay, I guess they get excited when they deliver pizza. I don't know.
Was he on a motorcycle or in a car?
It looks like a motorcycle, actually. Yeah.
What was their pizza in there then? Like, did the
I
pizza
guess
get all
this
messed
is in
up?
the UK, but they are crazy over there.
It was ruined. That's what it was.
Yeah, really. Campaign to change the name of fire ants to Spicy Boys gathers pace. God, Spicy Boys. Okay. Let's see here. The obese hedgehog is so fat he couldn't curl himself into a ball. Okay. Let's see what else we have here.
You know, I've known people that have had hedgehogs for a pet. Is there an attraction there?
I don't know. Oh.
I just think that there's some animals that you just leave well enough alone.
Yeah, really.
Leave them out in the field. Leave them in the tree. Leave them wherever they congregate. Just leave them.
I would have to agree. Let me go to a different website. What time is it? Okay. People joining in late. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy holidays. Whatever you celebrate. Well, let's try. Let's check out the weird science news. Creepy smiling worm pulled from the bottom of the sea. Ew. That looks big, actually. Okay, never mind. Let's see what else we have here. Why don't animals turn into zombies in The Walking Dead? Because it's fake, that's why. What a silly question. Because it's a show?
My lord.
Oh my god.
I don't get where some of these things come from.
I know. Italian physicists wrote a perfect pizza equation because not all heroes wear capes. Okay.
Okay.
I wonder what the perfect pizza equation is. Let's see what else we have here. Let's go to this one.
Steve, are you going to be doing a live one this Sunday?
I think so. It's my one chance to with quiet time at home.
Let's go to this NPR.
Yeah, you're getting invaded with family or something, aren't you? Or going somewhere tomorrow?
Yeah, going to my sister-in-law's tomorrow.
Gotcha.
Runaway train blazes through Western Australia for more than 50 miles. That's not good. The train had nobody on it. Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
It was eventually deliberately derailed, creating a dramatic crash scene with huge that would have been great for actually. There was a movie about an escape train.
Yeah, War of the Worlds with Tom Cruise. He had the runaway train with flame with it.
That
There's one with Denzel Washington. There's one with Denzel
Unstoppable.
Washington.
Yeah.
That was a good one too. But this happened. Wow, 50. That's a long way. 50 miles.
Wasn't the one with Denzel Washington Unstoppable? Wasn't that based on a true story?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Here
it's
in,
right through the middle of Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania, yeah, not too far from me. Yeah, I guess the conductor hit the gas pedal or switch, and he wasn't on the train, and the train just says, "Okay, goodbye." You know.
Yeah, he was supposed to have put it into the maintenance mode, which keeps it locked into the slowest gear, but it fell out of that as he hit the switch.
You know, here's the thing. Jet skis, I've got one, and when you're riding it, you've got this little tether. It's a little string that you put around your wrist, little Velcro bracelet, and if you fall off, it shuts off. Why don't they put those on trains?
Well, I thought they did. I thought they couldn't move without.
I thought the driver had
either someone on a pedal or
there's a tether on the driver.
Yeah.
You get too far away from it, it won't
run. Speaking of the crap app, Illinois governor candidate removed Manchin's toilets to dodge taxes. This I won't mention his name, had 5 toilets removed so a property would be classified as uninhabitable on his taxes.
On his taxes, yep, I saw that.
Oh,
So if you got to go to the bathroom, what, you go take a crap in the kitchen? I mean, what do you?
Well, I mean, you just use an outhouse. Throw a bucket under there, you know.
Oh my God!
He had a bunch of
Composting toilets.
he had a bunch of the porta potties carted over from the state.
I guess so. Yeah.
TOS.
Yeah.
There would still be a hole though.
But there's no toilet.
Friend of mine's neighbor,
yeah.
porta potty business. His business slogan is #1 and the #2 business.
We've got a guy that drives around here he has the tank, and on the side it says something like 10,000 pounds of very gross weight.
Thank you, Skybear. Well, this stream is going to the crap. I know.
It's only a matter of time.
It's only between food and
We missed food tonight. Well, we kind of talked about Thanksgiving.
We talked a little bit. Yeah.
I just finished my ice cream cake. I did a cookies and cream ice cream cake, Oreo cookie crust on the bottom, vanilla ice cream with Oreo cookies in it. I'm gonna top it.
Good morning, Sammy. How are you? It's good morning for you. It's good morning for me too. Yes, happy Thanksgiving, Sammy. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, and if you don't, well, what can I do to help you? I'm just kidding. Let's try this weird page. What are people eating tomorrow? Well, I'm going to have shrimp, no turkey, shrimp, ravioli, and chicken, I think. Let's see here.
I'll have honey baked ham.
I do like that.
We've got turkey, ham, mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes, corn, and assorted hors d'oeuvres.
My kitty had a Thanksgiving dinner today.
Would you kill a pigeon and bring it in?
yeah, really.
No, I had a rotisserie chicken today, and so we made
Yeah.
2 little plates for the cats.
This is really. I know cats. They'll eat tuna fish out of the can and chicken and all that stuff. Our dog, Izzy, the killer Shih Tzu, which I have no idea where she is. Oh, there she is. She does not eat dog food. Very rarely. She just doesn't like it. So she's pampered. She gets chicken, and we cook brown rice for her, and we steam vegetables for her.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, nothing wrong with the animals. If I could talk to the animals. What was that song? Da, 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 da. You know what I mean. But anyway.
What show was that from?
If I could talk to... What is that movie, If I Could Talk to the Animals? Is that like a kid's show? It's a song. If I could talk...
Dr. Doolittle?
Maybe Dr. Doolittle. Yeah.
Well, let's look at the Google and see what it says.
If I could talk to the animals.
If I could talk to the...
It's from a movie. Yeah.
Dr. Doolittle.
Dr. Doolittle.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Dr. Doolittle.
Let's see here.
Bobby Darin saying that?
I don't know.
Boy.
Japanese groom spends 18 grand to get married to a hologram. Sure is well worth it.
Well, at least as a hologram and not the first EU robotic citizen.
Yeah. Right, yeah. Yeah, really. Let's see here. Let's see. Twitter's users shocked by mom's Instagram post lamenting son's lack of likes.
How dare he not be fully participating
That's
in
right. He should have
social
a million
media.
likes. 11-year-old Ohio boy takes car on joyride after mom takes away PlayStation.
What is in the water out there in Ohio?
I don't know. Quint, don't do that.
I'm not in Ohio though.
Oh, so it's legal where you live? Okay.
Well, in
Did you know that,
Montana, it might be.
Did you know that in Georgia you're not allowed to have ice cream in your back pocket on Sundays?
Really?
It's a law.
Wow.
I'm never moving to Georgia.
I know. That just destroys my vacation plans to Georgia,
Hey, Quinn,
man.
is there a large Asian Indian population in Georgia, in Atlanta?
Not really. What made you think about that?
Well-
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, so obviously, I mean, I write and, I have books and stuff, and I am notoriously getting scammy people. Now, what ended up happening is there is a company called Author Solutions, which is a sub company to a lot of kind of low end vanity type publishing, where I originally published my first book, and apparently they sold out to a company in Philippines. And basically, because of that, I get a lot of phone calls and emails tied to that. Well, I had one such call today that was a little bit more unusual, that I literally have written here, scam level, not sure. Both people I talked to seem to be definitely Asian of some form, but everything seems to tie back to one particular organization who is based out of Atlanta, Georgia. And so I was just curious, what's the chance of one company in Atlanta, Georgia, having two specific Asian Indians running their phones?
Yeah, there are Asian and Indian people in Atlanta, but there's not like a huge group of them.
Yeah.
What's the name? Quint? What's the name of that ad blocker you recommended?
uBlock Oregon.
Origin.
Here, I'll put it in the chat here.
uBlock Origin.
Yeah.
And there's a few of them. That all kind of say the same thing, and one of them is right, and two of them are scams. So.
Okay, so I've got uBlock Origin. It's got 20,000 reviews.
I think that's what I use. Yeah.
Okay, uBlock Origin Extra.
Yeah, here, I'm putting it right in the chat. I'm putting the one that you want right in the chat.
Well, thank you.
Dog pretends to be. This is cute. A dog pretends to be stray, begs for burgers at McDonald's. The dog's owner caught the pup in McDonald's parking lot, scheming to get people to throw the food.
I'm not surprised. Did you hear over there in UK, a dog has been charged with hate crimes?
Wow.
Who's barking?
God.
Different.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What do you plead? Roof.
Again, I'm thankful for the country I live in.
Yeah.
Except it's getting that way.
That gives a whole new meaning to that song. If we could talk to the animals.
Yeah.
If we could charge all the animals. Did you? Who's that for, Tim?
Yeah, Tim, did you see what I put in the chat? That's the one that you want.
Okay, yeah, that's the one I got.
Yeah, that's the right one by Raymond Hill. That's the original developer.
Cool. Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome.
Let's see here.
My cat is dreaming of committing hate crimes.
Against the dogs.
That's right. Right, Katie?
Let's see here.
Right, Katie?
Florida family playing Call of Duty have police called on them by concerned neighbors. I guess they did their duty, yeah.
You know, you got to see that though, because if you have a video game like that up really loud on the TV,
it does sound like
And if you have like elderly people, people a little bit older living close to you, how would you not expect that to happen?
Right. That could be a problem. I would.
Or maybe they are the elderly people playing it because that's why it's so loud.
They wanted some action, yeah.
You know,
that's why it's so loud. I mean,
when I got out of high school, I lived with these guys, and we would have parties on the weekends. And no kidding, we would have 150 people through the house. And we had an elderly couple that lived right next door to us. We were on the corner of a city block. Never had the cops called on us. Never had anything happen. Lo and behold, just about once a month on like a Wednesday night, we all had the day off or that night off of work. So that was house cleaning night. It would be the three other guys that lived in the house, and maybe our girlfriends were there, and we'd have the radio up too loud, the stereo up while we were cleaning. Cops were there every just about every time we cleaned. It was just unreal. Sometimes those neighbors forget to take out the hearing aids.
I put the link in there of the dog accused of hate crime. The dog accused of hate crime after fouling outside a home and just One of 2,500 cases probed over 2 years. We all know it's irritating, unsightly, and unhygienic, but in one case of a dog fouling has been logged by police as a racist hate crime.
Oh, gee.
The incident is among numerous alleged hate crimes uncovered by the Mail on Sunday that critics say are too petty and undeserving of police time and expense. The further examples in the list of more than 2,500 hate instances logged by the Metropolitan Police in 2005 and 2006 contained an envelope that had been opened and resealed, an accident involving a car that bore a remembrance poppy, I don't even know what that is, a disputed line call in a tennis match, a dead rat found in a garden, and a man telling a library staff he was campaigning for Brexit. So apparently in this, the people were calling this a hate crime because the dog was pooping in the yard of somebody of a apparently minority race.
So that law is full of crap. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, very much so. Indeed, indeed.
All right, let's see here. Parents leave hilarious instructions for the babysitter. These are the instructions. You ready? Do not believe anything the kids tell you. You got to tell the babysitter that? Yeah.
Good rule. Good
Maybe
rule.
find a different babysitter. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see what else we have here. Instagram goes wild for nails that double up as lipstick. Ew. Okay. We have really fine print here in this one. Father sues McDonald's over Happy Meals. Now they've become sad meals. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What, didn't get the toy you wanted?
I get a little car and the thing. Yeah. 8-year-old girl attacks armed robbers. Wow. Maybe that's Jackie Chan's daughter. I don't know. Wow. Really?
Yeah.
How to tell if your dog's panting is abnormal? Well, if the panting comes out at the other end.
It's really hot. Here would probably be one good signifier.
Okay.
It's really hot out. The dog isn't panting, and it's laying out. It's laying on its side with its tongue hanging out of its mouth.
That would be an unusual. Yeah.
That would be bad.
Mm-hmm.
I found some corny science jokes. We were talking a little bit of science earlier on.
Sure.
So, why did the bear dissolve in water?
He could barely take it. I don't know.
It was polar.
Bada bing. I'll have to scratch.
Cats.
That's -1 for Tom. Okay, got it.
Yeah, there you go. Science cat reads book on anti-gravity. Can't put it down.
Oh boy. You're just you're just chuckling at these, aren't you, Tom?
I have some headlines. Here's a headline: Man arrested for everything.
What?
It says man arrested for everything. That's what it says. I think it's missing something. Man arrested for like everything, something else, but it just says man arrested for everything.
That would not be a confidence booster.
Oh.
They're just gonna throw the book at him.
Yeah, but
what did you get arrested for? Freaking everything.
Everything. Okay.
For the first time, the criminal actually is telling the
So
truth.
what was your punishment? Everything?
That's right.
Okay, here's another headline. This is from the Metro Herald. Yellow object spotted in sky. As in the sun?
Well, speaking of the sun, how do you know that the moon is going broke? It's down to its last quarter.
I'll give Tom a quarter point for that. He's still down 3/4. Okay, got it. Weight Watchers demonstrator shoplifts cupcakes. Okay. Let's see.
The optimist sees the glass as half full. The pessimist sees it as half empty. The engineer sees it as twice as large as it needs to be.
Yes.
Oh, I got something today I have to show you guys.
Okay.
That reminds me. Let me.
Arsenic in city water, nothing to worry about.
Oh, drink away, everybody.
Yeah, have some more poison.
And this is why I have a 5-stage reverse osmosis system on my water.
There you go. Yeah.
If we have a whole filter system
Nice.
at our house, and here at my grandparents' place, the water comes from a 750-foot aquifer.
Headline.
That's water comes from those.
Bugs flying around with wings or flying bugs. That's the headline.
Okay.
Yeah,
Speaking of flying bugs, what do you call a Drosophila who likes to drink? A barfly.
Of course.
So I was at Micro Center today, and I was standing in line, and they have all these impulse items. So I got picked some stuff up, but they had a shirt there, and I thought, I have to get it.
Trust me, I'm an engineer.
Yep. And I got it, and I sent the picture to the boss, and she went, "Oh my goodness." She laughed.
Free mammograms at Chevron station.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know. There's a joke in there somewhere.
There is, but we're not going to say
no, we won't. Yeah.
What do you call an educated tube?
Tube?
Tube, yeah. A graduated cylinder.
Makes sense. Fish on drugs more likely to drop out of school, study says.
No kidding.
That was an epidemic of fishes not getting their degrees.
God, I must be tired.
Stay off of drugs.
Benjamin in the room wrote, while the pessimists and the optimists were arguing about the glass, I drank it. Sincerely, the opportunist.
Good one.
Good one, Don.
What is a cation afraid of?
A what?
A cation. That would be a positively charged ion. Yeah, this is a bad geek joke. It's afraid of a dog ion.
All right, since we're on the crap topic, health officials. Breaking news: pools diarrhea, not good mix.
Oh God, there is a YouTube joke in these corny science ones. Are we ready? Why is the pH of YouTube very stable? It is constantly buffering. Oh, that's just bad.
Here's a headline: Thursday is canceled.
Well, actually, I mean, you say that.
I know.
But in it was in 1751 or 1752, I forget exactly when. United States and all British colonies, United States being one of them at the time, conformed itself to the Gregorian calendar from the Julian calendar, and any group that had to adopt that calendar had to add 10 days to their system, basically to account for the 10 missing days. And so literally 10 days were just missing from that year.
If Thursday is canceled, why didn't I get that memo before we just threw together all this food for 20 people?
There you
go. Miracle cure kills 5th patient. What was it curing? Life?
Well, he doesn't have any more disease.
Oh my
God!
God!
You say, TOS?
It says miracle cure kills 5th patient. If it's a cure, what did it cure? Life? It's kind of like the opposite. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, that's bad.
Why does a burger have less energy than a steak? Because it is in the ground state.
Okay, I'll give that one for Tom. So he's back up to 0. Okay, got it. Mayor Pete to homeless. Go home.
A mayor told the homeless to go home.
Yeah.
I am
Okay.
home.
It's kind of a jerky thing to say.
I know, really.
What did one sister chromatid say to the other? Stop copying me. Write these down, Quint. You might get them later.
Yeah.
Let me get out my chemistry book and
Yeah.
my physics book, and maybe I
Well,
might.
that one would have been genetics, but you know.
I'm assuming these are two last names, but it says long wee wee engagement announced. That's two last names, yeah. But they put it together. Okay, all right. Moving along.
What do you call a tooth in a glass of water?
I don't know.
A 1 molar solution.
Duh.
Oh boy.
Let's see here.
Look at Tom. He's just chuckling at these things.
Hey man, I have 10 years of higher education in the physical sciences. These are hilarious to me, man.
Okay. Is there anything else here I can say that's...
And then there's guys like me and TOS. Man, high school is such a waste. 7 years of hard work down the tubes.
I know. All right, here we go. Fine print. Okay. Hunter attacked by big bear. Not too unusual, right? Now read it. This is Wisconsin. An unarmed bear. What do they carry? Are bears now carry like AR-15s? Is that the problem?
Oh, wow.
Oh, if that's Joe.
Apparently, yeah.
You have the right to bear arms or the right to arm bears. Darn it.
What does a subatomic duck say?
Quack.
Yeah, quark.
Quark. I was close, see?
Quark.
Quark, yeah. This was a marriage engagement. I offer you all my love and infection. Instead of affection. Oh my God. I guess they're typos. I don't know.
What website is this, TOS?
Pinterest.com, breaking news, something like that. Here, I'll post it in the thing if you want to take a look at it. I've never heard of this, but these are funny. There you go. There you go, Quint. Let's see. Anything else that's funny here? A lot of these like they're repeated. I'm posting them on Pinterest of all places. That's a.
You know, I have a photographic memory; it just hasn't developed yet.
That's right. I used to be indecisive, but now I'm not so sure. Yeah, right. There's like tons of those. Those church bloopers are classics. Don't let worry kill you. Let the church help.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one, yeah.
How much weight does an evangelist have with God?
1 Billy Graham. I remember
One
that,
Billy
Joe.
Graham.
Yeah, I remember that, Joe.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Let me go here, and this will be the last thing. No, I don't want to log into anything. Get out of this.
Oh, I've got a gnome question.
Hmm.
Appearance. Blue shell themes and application themes and icons. What are the best options? Come on, Quint.
Here, let me show you what I have here. So we have... So this is the arc window theme with the papyrus icons. This is what I like.
Nice.
Open
It's very...
Open up files once.
Yeah, it's very material design, which you may not like, but that's what I like.
Open up your file manager. Okay, there it is.
I did, yeah. I have all the hidden folders enabled. Let me get rid of that so you can see.
Okay.
Pretty cool. Yeah, I'm using. I'm actually using like a gray papyrus, I think. So all of mine are. Every icon of mine is like black and gray.
Whoever said
On the other
nothing is
thing-
impossible has obviously never tried to staple water to a tree.
Oh, I also use the paper cursor theme.
Okay.
This is in Columbus. Columbus Police Chief Billy Something lost a handgun and cell phone from his patrol car while it was being washed by prisoners. Okay.
Yeah, Quint, have you seen Papyrus Gray?
I think so.
Yeah, it's just like the Papyrus theme that's grayscaled. So I'm actually running that right now. So mine's not quite as material as yours, but it's perilously close.
What window theme are you running? Are you running Arc?
I have a way to dark. I don't have Arc on here.
Get Arc, it's much better.
All right.
I don't like how Adwaita is so
Where
thick.
can I download those just from like the GNOME extensions, or what's the best way to get that?
Arc, it should be in the repos.
All right, let me do that.
A sidekick was arrested again. Still didn't see it coming.
Tom, just look up Arc. It's Arc-theme is the package.
All right. Yep. I'll look for it.
And there's two different ones. There's a transparent arc and there's a solid arc.
Arc-theme. Okay.
But it's all included in the same package.
Boy, this is a sign that says safety ladder used at your own risk. Wow. Wow.
Hey, I'm back.
All right, no, yeah, I'm just about ready to wrap this up here. Let's see anything else on this page, and we'll wrap
I
it
need
up.
some help from Quint in about like 5 or 10 minutes.
Okay.
We may have to do that for another night, Noah. Okay, it's late. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah. If you leave and we stay on, we can stick around.
Let's see. Violators will be towed and fined $50. Are you towing the person or the car? Okay. Let's see here.
Yeah. I installed Arc, but it does not appear in my system. I might have to log out and log back in.
You go under tweaks and select everything.
This has a picture of a frog. It says, just waiting for the bus because my car got towed. T-O-A-D. Good one, yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god, this one here. Elementary school somewhere. Literacy night, December at 5 p.m. And they spelled literacy, L-E-T-E-R-A-C-Y. Literacy.
Literacy.
Yeah.
What?
It'd be funny if an elementary school used elementary OS. It'd be funny.
Good, yeah. Here's another church blooper by a pastor. Morning service talk. Preparing for marriage. Evening service. A look at hell.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Did that really happen?
That's what it says. Somebody wrote this. Sorry, no Wi-Fi. Talk to each other and get drunk.
Oh, I got this koozie from Dollar Tree. It said, no Wi-Fi down, or Wi-Fi down for 5 minutes. Had to talk to family. They seem like nice people. I don't know where it went.
Okay.
I lost it, but I don't know where it is. It was hilarious when I had it.
Let's see, anything else here? Oh, his car comes with a wine rack. Nice.
Quit.
Yes.
I'm about to install Fedora to a USB drive.
Okay.
All right, Quint. So I have Arc, and I'm using Arc Dark because the regular Arc is too bright. And then I have the Papyrus Gray.
Did you say there's Arc Dark and Arc Solid Dark?
Arc Dark.
I didn't see the Solid Dark.
Solid doesn't have transparency.
What's that?
If you wear cowboy clothes, are you ranch dressing?
Ranch dressing.
So I have Arc, Arc
Terrible.
Dark, and Arc Darker.
Oh, I think only Fedora has the non-transparent ones.
Tom,
Might be it. What's that?
I'm on Ubuntu Gnome right now. I restarted the computer and went into Ubuntu Gnome.
Hello,
And
Matthew.
Ubuntu.
Oh, you got the flu. Oh no.
Everyone's sick
let's
these
see.
days.
Yeah,
Yeah, Arc
no.
Dark is the one for me for sure.
Arc Dark.
Yeah, I like.
What
Arc
about
Dark
the
better.
really dark one?
Arc Dark.
Well, the darker one actually, it's actually a light theme. I don't know why it's called Arc Darker.
What if somebody who talked really fast, somebody asked them what icon theme they used, and they said Arc Dark, and that'd be hilarious.
Arc Bark.
Arc Dark, but really fast. Try to
This
say
is
that
a
3 times
this
fast.
is a sign at a grocery store for Pop Tarts. It says Pop Tarts $2.69. Wow. This is a highway sign on the highway. It says right lane must, right left.
That's stupid.
There was an old Betty Hill joke way back when. He's driving and there's a sign that says bend. So he stops the car, gets out, and bends the side. It said bend.
My favorite road sign, road closed sign, is 404 road not found.
There you go, yeah. Oh my
Switch to
god.
Linux.
Yeah, my Halloween costume last year was just a shirt that said 404 costume not found.
That's epic.
And then the other funny thing was that one of the Atlanta telephone area codes is 404, so that added
Oh
another
my
funny
God.
part to it.
Switch to Linux. I'm downloading Fedora Workstation and Linux Mint 18.3 XFCE.
Nice.
I'm gonna try to dual boot a USB drive. It's probably gonna go downhill, but
Did you install Etcher? Look up Etcher. It's a graphical tool that lets you install stuff on USBs.
I've used Etcher before. But let me look it up in the Ubuntu software.
Got a hammer time sticker on a stop sign.
No application found. That's what it says.
You go to the website, etcher.io, and download the deb package.
Okay, I found it.
Satellite photos are the Earth's selfies.
Exactly. I like that, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So like the
Oh my
Earth had a
God.
phone, and it was like, oh, look at me, look at me. Posting the pictures on like Instagram or something.
This is a sign that it looks like a subway on the pole. It says keep to the right, but the arrow is pointing left.
That's funny.
Oh my god.
Quint,
Yes.
have you seen the Computer Clan? Have you seen that YouTube channel?
Yeah.
I saw the person use Etcher on one of the videos, and he almost wiped out his hard drive.
Well, there is like a fail-safe protection.
I know, he almost wiped out his hard drive, though. That's what was funny.
You can turn it off.
Here's a picture of it's an empty store shelf. It says evaporated milk.
Good one.
Quit. Now how do I install the thing? I keep clicking on it, and it's...
All right,
Just
5-minute
download
warning. I'm going to end this,
deb
okay?
package
The
and
deb
install it.
Wait, where's the deb package?
Just click on the download button.
It looks like somebody was trying to write a protest sign. I'm assuming like a political rally, and the sign says, "Get a brain, Morans."
How's this one? Bacteria is the only culture some people have.
You know, if you're gonna give somebody the needle, the first thing you need to do is learn how to spell.
Yeah,
you really do.
Mm-hmm. Morans.
I made a chemistry joke. There was no reaction.
So that sounds about right. Yeah,
that's about right, Tom.
That's about right. Yeah. Let's see. Anything else here?
Don't drink water while studying. Chemists say that concentration decreases upon adding water.
Wow.
Yeah, listen to him. He is just going.
Yeah, I know.
I think the only reason that I'm not tired is because I drank 2 cups of tea.
Okay, that'll do it. Let's see here. One-armed man applauds the kindness of strangers. Okay.
How?
On his head. I don't know. Federal agents raid a gun shop. They find weapons. But bump bump. City is unsure why the sewer smells.
Oh, no. That's a dumb city.
Yes, Sky Bear, I am 14.
Let's see. Do not drink the water. It says, caution, do not drink the water. Fish crap in it. Okay.
That's the news. What's the weather?
Is it snowing in Pennsylvania?
No. Let me look.
Here's a headline: Woman missing since she got lost.
Where does this stuff come from?
I don't know.
It comes from the crazy Pinterest page. They just posted it there.
It's on Pinterest.com, and they just pin it. Yeah.
Not in my part of Pennsylvania.
A woman who falls in the hospital is told to call ambulance.
She fell in the hospital?
Yeah.
Told to call the ambulance.
Wow.
I better move my microphone or I'm going to break it. It already fell on the floor.
Oh my god.
Why did the germ cross the microscope? To get to the other slide.
That one's good.
Man accused of killing attorney receives a new attorney.
These are all good, man.
Here's a headline: Feds say that fish need water.
Oh.
Okay.
I wonder how much money went into that study.
I hope, it sounds like they get up a Cracker Jack box.
Here's a picture with three helium signs, laughing gas. Hee hee hee.
I did not hit you. I simply high-fived your face. Clever. That one's clever. Okay.
Quit. Now that I tried to install an app image, I got 100 app images all over my desktop. I gotta
Just
undownload
download the deb package.
I know, I've got it right here.
Just do that.
Mississippi's literacy program shows improvement. Not Mississippi, but Mississippi's literacy program shows improvement. Okay, at least they got 2 S's in there.
Apparently the journalists don't go to these classes.
Yeah. The past, the present, and the future walk into a bar. It was tense.
That's what Siri told me when I asked her to tell me a joke.
Okay, TOS, it's about 1. You ready?
Yeah, I think I am done too. There's a lot of stuff on this Pinterest. A lot of it I can't really say. Police find a dead man in cemetery, or find man dead in cemetery.
A velociraptor is equal to a distance raptor divided by a time raptor. Wow.
All right. Well, I'm done reading that. Final comments in the comments, the chat set, because I'm done. If I missed anybody, I do apologize. Happy Thanksgiving all here in the chat. Hello, Q1 feed. Who did I miss? Sky Bear, Mugen. Anybody else? Yeah, Matt, if you have the flu, lots of rest and fluids. Been through that.
Matthew,
Hello, Horace.
The law office of Bangor and Lever, specializing in divorce. That's funny. I actually, when I was at the university, I taught the high school campus group, and our pastor, who was also the youth pastor of the local church, his last name was Graves, and he actually did his internship with another youth pastor named Coffin, and so they came up with this slogan, Coffin and Graves, trust us with your kids.
That's pretty good. That's cool.
Yeah.
Graves. Okay.
Well,
Was
it
the
is.
logo a coffin?
I am done, guys. All right, I'm done. I'm going to end the broadcast. Yeah, Tim, it's 1 a.m. here, 12 where you're at.
Yeah, it's officially Thanksgiving where I'm sitting.
Yes, it is.
Gobble, gobble.
Gobble, gobble. I'm going to gobble my way to bed. I'm done watching the Weather Channel. So,
yeah, so here soon.
So, yeah. Anyway, 0% chance of rain tomorrow, whatever. Good. It'll be cold.
Yeah, too cold. Probably too cold to stop.
Yeah.
Pizza's probably going to be mad at me for saying this, but I found out what his name is.
Don't say it.
Don't say it.
I'm not going to.
Don't say it. All right.
We already saw his face on DT's stream. Remember that?
When he said that, I went back to the stream and looked.
I did too. Honestly.
Well, but the thing is DT, Derek did the stand-up thing. Pizza got a hold of him and said, "Hey, my face was on there. Could you do something about the stream?" And DT immediately pulled it and did an edit to it and got him off of it.
Nice.
So hats off to him. Hats off.
The right thing to do. Yeah, I agree.
Because Pizza revealed it accidentally in one of his old videos on his old channel. I was scrolling through that the other day, and he accidentally did it. I was about to leave a comment, but I said, well, never mind, because I was about to delete my YouTube channel anyway. He wouldn't realize who it was. I was about to leave a comment like, hey, you probably need to edit this. But he probably wouldn't see it because it was on his old channel.
What's the video, Noah? Do you remember?
It was like something about Windows 8 on Pizza Loving Nerd's old channel.
Apologies to Robert. You wanted to join and I missed the email. Sorry, Robert. I'll catch you next time.
Noah?
Yes, I could. I pulled it up the other day.
Okay. I will tell him about it privately because I have private communication with him. So I'll let him know about it.
All right. On that note, everyone be safe, and I'll catch you maybe sometime this weekend.
Right.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
Friday.
everybody.
And
Bye.
arrivederci. Bye-bye.
You. Happy Thanksgiving all. Take care.